For years, I dreamed of driving to Alaska, but at 60, with my 2 dogs, Ron and Lilo, that dream became a big question. Why am I driving to Alaska by myself? Could I really do this? This video isn't about beautiful views. It's a journey that tested me with bumpy roads and unexpected challenges. And the moment I found out if I was truly brave enough to make my dream come true. It's always a little unnerving when there's a 2-way road, but it's only big enough for like a single vehicle. If somebody's coming up the other way, usually people are pretty gracious and somehow it works out. It always makes me a little nervous. So the plan for today is, I don't have a plan. Purposely don't have a plan. I'm just gonna drive in the direction I know I have to go on 16 west and then get up to 37 north and just take that all the way up to the Yukon. So we'll see how far we're gonna get. I heard a quote in a book I was reading. I have to put the quote in here, but it was something about travel and not having a plan. I'm trying that out. We're just going for it. See what happens. Just wow. Wow, this is so beautiful. Woo, I'm crying. I'm literally crying. Wow. So amazing. I just saw my first bear. I couldn't get him because we were going pretty fast on this road. I'm going 90 kilometers. Oh my God, it was the cutest little black bear. Oh my God. I have to try to get them for you guys. I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of other bears. It's hard to capture those guys because it's quick, especially if you're driving. It's quick and there's people behind me, so I can't stop. Wow, I saw a bear. Bear! I saw another bear! Something tells me I'm going to be seeing a lot of bears on this trip. He was into somebody's garbage can. Now it's making me worried. I hope they know enough not to go on the road. That was another black bear. Super cute black bear. When driving to Alaska, you gotta make a choice. Either take the Alaskan Highway or the Cassiar Highway. We took the Cassiar Highway, the road less travel, for the ultimate adventure. On this route, the scenery is more rugged and remote, with incredible chances to spot wildlife. But be ready for narrower roads and very few services. The Alaskan Highway is the more popular choice for a reason. It's wider, better maintained, and has more frequent towns for gas and supplies. While the Cassiar is a shorter distance, its slower pace means both routes take about the same time. So now I'm on the Cassiar Highway, 37 north. And what I'm noticing is a lot more remote out here. So we're taking this little 2.5 kilometer detour to get gas because I don't know when the next gas station is. I don't want to get caught without gas. There's totem poles here. Wow. Whew. How cool is that? One unique place I stopped for gas on the highway is a historic village called Gitanyow. This place is home to one of BC's largest collections of stunning totem poles. These are more than just art. They were a physical record of the Gitanyow's people's history and their inherent rights to the land. Gitanyow. 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 Okay. Wow, look at all these totem poles. So not having a plan today is working out well. I don't have cell signal anyway, so I couldn't even put in the GPS if I wanted to. Just staying on this all the way to the Yukon, and when I get tired, I'm just gonna pull off and sleep. It seems like I was putting in a lot of time looking at all my apps, trying to get a spot to sleep, but it's such remote country. It just seems like if there's a clearing somewhere and there's no signs posted, you can just park overnight and then wake up in the morning and keep going. That's the plan, even though I don't really have a plan. We'll see where it takes us. Dead bear in the road. Just reminds me to slow down around here. That was very disturbing. Poor little bear. So get this, I'm driving in the middle of nowhere for hours. There's nothing out here. Gorgeous, but nothing out here. Very few cars. I'm getting tired. It's 9:30 at night. So I pull into this rest area. There's already a camper here and another truck. This is a good spot. There's other people around. No cell, but it's okay. There's safety in numbers. And look at this. No camping or overnight parking. What? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? I'm still parking here. That's nuts. We're in the middle of nowhere. Every other rest area in BC, you can rest for up to 8 hours. And this one in the middle of nowhere is no camping or overnight parking. What, am I going to get the knock out here? I'm taking my chances. Good morning, everybody. We're waking up in the lovely rest area in British Columbia, remote British Columbia. And despite the no camping sign, nobody bothered me. Hold on, guys. Taking the dogs out. Oh, lovely day. Lovely day. And as usual, I'm the only one left in the rest area. There was an RV there last night, and there were 2 trucks over there, and they're gone. Windy? Windy Ron? Ron doesn't like windy. I just think a campground would be good for a shower. I'm totally making fun of myself here, but my hair is having a moment, and it's reminding me of that hilarious scene from Something About Mary. If you're a fan of this 90s comedy and you know exactly what I'm talking about, just drop it in the comments that you got it. So I got gas and I got a coffee. I don't know, I always get excited when I buy a coffee, which isn't very often because I have everything to make coffee in my camper. It's just so nice that somebody else made coffee for me. Yeah, I'm paying for it, but it's a treat. So if you're wondering what these remote gas stations look like, I think it's a First Nations town because the stop sign is not in English. It's in a First Nations language. So it has a little cafe. Tractors come and get their gas here. And that's about it. This is the first area where I'm hitting gravel and it's not a nice paved road. go slow. Traveling with these guys means our drive is punctuated by plenty of scenic breaks for dog walks. Sure, it adds time to the trip, but it's totally worth it for a chance to stretch our legs and appreciate the view.
I'm a little nervous to go around that because I can't see over the corner, but I am. Wow. Here comes somebody. Wow, at the exact time. Hi.
I've seen several bikepackers on this road. Kudos to you guys. That sounds like an amazing adventure. I just saw a sign next gas, 230 kilometers. I should have at least 200 miles of gas. I think we're good. I think we're good. I stopped on the side of the road here to make some lunch. So I have a little bit of this leftover pressed tofu. I was going to try to make a tofu egg salad, but I don't remember what goes in tofu egg salad. So I'm winging it. Vegan mayo. Come on. Onion powder. Yummy lunch with this amazing view. It doesn't look like egg salad, but it tastes pretty good. And this Indian black salt, it's like a salt that has kind of a sulfur taste to it. I add that to a lot of things that I want to kind of give it that eggy flavor, and it's really good. Now let's try this. Put some rocket on it. Arugula. Love arugula. Enjoying my Earl Grey lavender tea with the kitty mug. This was my daughter's mug and her favorite tea, so thinking about her. I love you, kitty. This is one of my favorite things about living in a camper. Look at this amazing view, and then I have my whole refrigerator and kitchen with me, so I can just pull over anywhere and make a meal. I'm not at the mercy of fast food, if there's any fast food around here, but when you do come to a gas station, they do have like a convenience store and sometimes a luncheonette. Luncheonette, that's an old word, huh? One thing I noticed that there are a lot of truck campers on this road. My truck camper is in good company. It's a good camper to have because it can go anywhere your truck can go, practically. Practically. It is a little top heavy and high, but yeah, I've camped places on this trip that if I was towing something or I had a different kind of camper, I would not have been able to go. Okay, it's time to go. Follow pilot car. on the Alaskan Highway now, and two main things I noticed is there is more traffic on here. Ah! Oh my god! Sorry, I stopped at that Yukon sign. There were like these giant flies, and one was just on me, biting me. He's in here. Ugh. I don't want him to come get me. Get out of here! Ah! All right, I'll stop. Woo! Oh, there's more traffic on the Alaskan Highway, and there's also a higher speed limit. It's 100. And the Cassiar Highway, it was 80 max. So the weather turned bad. It started raining. I'm exhausted. It's 9 p.m. I checked into an RV park. It's not the nicest RV park. I'm charging my battery. It's another thing. My DC charger, I noticed it's not charging the battery. And because it's been raining, the solar's not charging the battery. So, ow! No, stop! Let's get cozy and go to sleep, and I'll pick you guys up in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's raining outside again, but I'm feeling a lot better. I had a low period there last night, driving in the rain and just exhausted and wondering, why am I driving to Alaska by myself? But feeling a lot better. Got a shower. Our battery's at 100%, filled up with water. I'm about to dump the tanks and get back on the road. It is beautiful here, though. Let me show you what I woke up to. Ah, look at that. Even in the rain, it's breathtaking. Now, I love camping by myself in the middle of nowhere, but I also love occasionally coming into an RV park and talking to the people there. I met a woman and her husband. I was in the next campsite. They're riding their motorcycles through the Yukon up to Alaska. So cool. And I met another gentleman from British Columbia who does canoe trips. He just came back from a canoe trip. They went 40 miles and backpacked in the woods. That sounds awesome. I actually got his contact information because I would love to do that. Here's a look at the campground. It's not too bad. Yesterday I was looking kind of crummy because I wasn't feeling very good and it was raining. I was tired, but I have new eyes today. Feeling better. Ready to resume the Alaskan road trip. Hey, who got muddy wet prints on my seat? Far the most beautiful part of the drive, but now we're on gravel and it's very, very bumpy. The official speed limit is 70 kilometers per hour and I'm going less than that. I'm going but it's already 5:22 in the evening, and with this gravel, this is gonna wear on us, so we're gonna have to stop somewhere. It just keeps getting more and more beautiful. How is that possible? Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Wow. Look how beautiful this is. Wow. Just wow. So we've been hanging out at a deserted campground. Now, I found this place through iOverlander. It's on the Alaskan Highway about 2.5 hours before you get to Alaska. It's on Bluetti Lake, which is a beautiful lake. It is a really nice place to stay. And these are what the campsites look like. The picnic tables are still usable. There's a fire pit. They're nice. It's so quiet out here. There was a gate, but the gate was open. So it might be on Kuani First Nation land. I'm not sure. But nobody has been back here to tell me to move on. The dogs absolutely love it because there are a lot of critters around. I Googled this place to see what was up. Why wasn't it a campground any longer? And what I found was that it closed because of low bookings and also high grizzly activity. Now, we have not seen any grizzlies, any bears at all. I haven't even seen any bear droppings. I think we've been pretty safe. There are some big mosquitoes, and we've seen a lot of bunnies. They smell critters everywhere. Let's go investigate the pit toilets. It's really weird because for being deserted, they look freshly painted. Let's see what they look like inside. Oh, there's still toilet paper in here. It still looks like it's usable. Oh, there's a little cabin over there. Let's go check that out. Oh, and it's just empty. Let's see if we can get water out of this. I'm not getting anything. It doesn't seem to be hooked up to anything. So there you have it. The deserted campground on iOverlander. It's kind of like the zombie apocalypse happened and we're the only ones left on Earth just trying to survive at this deserted campground. It's time to leave this beautiful camp spot. I need to get into the habit of doing is shutting off my propane before I take off on the highway. I met a gentleman from British Columbia. He told me that he saw several RVs on fire on the highway and it was from their propane tanks. So that scares me, but I'm gonna do that now. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Better safe than sorry. That would be very, very sorry. You guys are so cute. I love you. far I've seen 4 people changing flat tires. I don't want a flat tire. Oh. Yay! We made it to Alaska! See you later, Yukon. I thought this trip was just about achieving my dream, but the truth is, a dream isn't a destination. It's the journey that tests and stretches you. I'm so happy! We made it to Alaska! Holy crap-a-moly! It changes you, molding you into the person you were always meant to be. So what dream is waiting for you?